This project started off, we were approached by the ward councillors of Castle Ward. They really wanted to brighten up this really derelict, quite unsafe underpass. So we talked to them and they gave us their ward funds, and then we went for further funding with the Safer Streets Fund, which we were successful in applying. And we also contacted the Bedfordshire Youth Offending Service, and they really wanted to be on board.
So the mural obviously being really close to the water, we wanted the mural to be all like flowy, wobbly shapes. So that is what this is. It's a very abstract design. The main thing that we want it to do is just brighten up the space. So everything, all the colours that we've chosen are really bright and bold.
So the workshops were a collaboration between Bedford Creative Arts and Bedfordshire Youth Offenders in Queen's Park. And we did a series of 4 workshops where we explored the mural space during design ideas together, discussing what the young people would like to see on the walls. And we did some collage and some painting practice together. And some of the ideas have come together and fed into the design that's being painted behind me.
It was good. We split it into 4 2-hour sessions, which I thought was good. It wasn't too intense. It was quite light, music playing and refreshments. So the atmosphere was good and really helped to engage them with their productivity and their creativity. And I thought that was good for them to get inspired and try sort of sample murals and things like that. So yeah, it worked really well.
We use the walkway and we want it to be, you know, this nice space for us to go through. So we're just hoping that it brings that injection of colour and yeah, impacts the community in a positive way.
I learned a lot from the process and from everyone that came to the workshops, and how like there can be one idea and that sparks another person to say, oh, but what about this? So it really, if you have a team working together, you can have better ideas collectively. And it's great today to see some of the young people painting and bringing the colourful design to life.
For some of them, actually, they've surprised themselves in terms of what they've been able to bring to the project in terms of their ideas and their creativity, but also in terms of surprising themselves in their ability to become involved in a project such as this. You know, it's a legacy for some of them that will, you know, who've lived in the town forever, continue to live in the town for many years to come. And I think actually it's given them a really sort of sense of pride, they can do something like this, sense of achievement. You know, for some of them, they haven't always achieved great outcomes at school. So it's really given them a chance to see something tangible that is actually going to benefit the community for years and years to come.
I feel like I was involved from the very start, because I met Sarah down here months and months ago, just to look at the wall, look at any problems, discuss ideas, how to go about putting the mural together, because I've got a lot of experience at painting murals around Bedford. It just needed something that brightened it up. And that's our main sort of thing when we're discussing it, is it just needs brighter colours and something that also leads you down the slope, because the murals seem to stop in the underground bit, and then this was all just plain white.
It goes back to last spring when this underpass was getting flooded continuously, so that people walking and wheeling couldn't get through at all because of broken pump and because of cracks in the wall. So when the river was high, it was always filling up. Plus it looked filthy, and the approaches were white, so they were attracting a lot of graffiti, which I kept reporting to be cleaned, and it was clean, but then it kept appearing, so tags everywhere, and some of sort of quite threatening languages as well. So we thought there might be some sort of potential gang stuff, which didn't give a nice vibe. We wanted it cleaner, we wanted it to be passable, but then I thought it's an opportunity to have something really beautiful. So I approached Elaine at BCA just to sound her out and say, could we work on a new mural, to replace the one that was very flaky and dirty?
I think they've learnt how creativity can be made into reality, because from an idea of a few sketches and a few colours, and perhaps we did a mock-up mural on the table, seeing how that can come to light and how art can be really visual and environmentally friendly as well. So I think they've learned a lot. They're contributing to the environment around the river and what people see, so they're also showing themselves in their best light as well.
I saw an online advertisement through Facebook asking for people to help, so I like art in general, so I thought I'd come along and help.
I've got so many favourite parts. The first one is probably where it's located next to the river and how it's transformed the space. from something that was dark and had a lovely previous artwork, so there's a legacy of an outdoor gallery. Now I just love the colour palette that Paige has used to bring the design to life, and that it's a real team effort with, you can see behind me, all the community painting.
I think it's great because what it creates is a fantastic transformation. And what it does, I think, is that the art and community have come together, not only to connect people, but also to connect spaces as well.
There's always a bit of apprehension coming into a project like this, where you get a blank wall and then you have to make something happen. So I think the first highlight would probably be getting the first bit of paint on the wall, and it's a bit of like, sigh of relief. Then it's been really lovely having the young people come and join in, especially the tiny ones. It's been really lovely to see them get engaged, and they're making their mark on this too, which has been really nice.
It's always felt a bit like grim and dark and a bit unsafe. I was really happy to contribute some of my award fund to really get this project going. I absolutely love the design. It's so colourful, bright, flowy, wavy. It really kind of matches the more natural environment very well. I also like the fact that the community has been really involved in the design and the execution, and especially then working with young people who may have been in some trouble. I mean, I think getting them involved really will give them a sense of pride in what they've done. This work will be here for years to come.
I think it's fab. I mean, I don't know anybody that wouldn't be able to think it's fab. It's beautiful, isn't it, in terms of the colours? It's really vibrant. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm really proud of it, actually. I'm proud of the children. I'm proud of the staff that have worked really hard. And the partnership with Bedfordshire Creative Arts has enabled that to happen, really, because, you know, it's about how we've come together and developed this wonderful piece of artwork. Yeah. I can't wait for my family down to have a look.
I think it's looking brilliant, and I just want to say well done.
Oh, thank you. Well done to you as well. Amazing.